This is a great moment. This is John putting up the weather vane that he made for me as a birthday present away back in 2007. So he's got to make sure it's all level. So the cockerel for the top of the weather vane has had a new coat of paint and he's looking very shiny. So now is the moment of truth. So it's had a wee refurbishment. The whole thing's been repainted black. Cockerel's been repainted gold. So there you are, it's a thing of beauty, and yes, he has aligned the north, south, east, west thing properly. So that makes us feel more at home. Nice to see it back up. So we've decided that the first room to get the proper makeover, bearing in mind that the kitchen was just to make it a bit brighter and a bit safe, is this room, which is our bedroom. So this morning we have emptied the bedroom, as you do, and John has taken the curtain pole off.
Now it's trying to get the stupid bulky lights.
Right, so explain these lights, the cabling for this pendant light fitting is very old and unsafe. I'm just going to try and...
Well, it's not in the middle of the room, it's that way. So.
Yeah, so they're both like that. So you can see that there's almost bare wires at the top there, and whoever last painted the ceiling,
Really
not exactly a stickler for detail. So the other thing about the lights, because this used to be a dining room, is that both ceiling light fittings are at one end of the room near the window. So John is going to remove these two light fittings and replace them with a central light fitting, because let's face it, the only reason you put on your big light, as they say in Scotland, is to get into the room, but we always use side lights on our bedside tables anyway. So what else is happening? Well, the ceiling will be repainted white. The walls are going to be a stunning shade of magnolia, basically because we've got the paint and it's cheap. The carpet is being replaced, and you'll probably say at first glance, oh, there's nothing really wrong with that carpet, just give it a shampoo. Trust me. This has been an elderly person's house. I will not go into details, but there are many stains, especially under where the bed was, because we think they were using this latterly as a bedroom. And I'm sorry, but while I've got the money, a new carpet is required. I do not want in my bedroom a carpet with bodily fluids on it. So that is getting replaced as well. Okay, so how do you find the middle of a ceiling? Well, you take a measurement from one wall to the centre, then the other wall to the centre, then the other wall to the centre, then the other wall to the centre, and then...
Now you should go corner to corner.
Well, you should go corner to corner if you've got a square room.
Yeah.
But...
that's good enough for me.
Now, the reason why John stuck the screwdriver up the hole is to see, because Murphy's Law says the bit where you want to
Murphy's
put...
Law says there's no insulation in there.
You should have glasses on, love.
Right, I'll get that in a minute.
Right, so there's no beam. So the next bit is to drill the hole for the new.
No, that's the hole.
So John has removed the old light fittings, smoothed it down, and that is the first coat of filler on. New centre light fitting is in. He's on his ladder. He has tidied up the little cracks that were along the cornicing. And he is now... Oh, you've done that as well. That was the hole in the skirting for the cables. That's been tidied up. Don't worry about the mess in the carpet. Remember, going to be a new carpet. So, you are fixing the wallpaper that was not fitting properly.
Badly fitting wallpaper.
Badly fitting. It is badly fitting. So some of the wallpaper's been overlapping. It's not been a professional job. However, we're not prepared to take the wallpaper off the walls. So John is putting some wallpaper paste on that to fix it. And that's been a pretty full-on day. You must be ready for a nice lolly.
Oh, that would be good.
Isn't he doing well? So, light sorted. Ceiling has one coat of white. The cornicing has had one coat of white, and now we're working on the magnolia. Carpet fitting day, and we are really looking forward to having this carpet gone and a new carpet in. So the old carpet is out. Well, that brand new underlay and new carpet have certainly made a difference, and we've just got to put the furniture back now. As you can maybe see, we have no door.
Welcome back to another day in Let's Sort Doors. The carpet fitter's been, so I had to take the door off to let the guy fit the carpet. He's raised it up by about 15mm with a new underfelt and everything underneath it. So we've got to take about 12mm off the bottom of the door.
I actually think that's quite a bit, but John has measured this how many times?
3 times at least.
3 times at least.
That's what's sticking off.
And he's now putting a mark, a straight edge. That is how much has got to come off, because the door opens into the room and it's got to clear the carpet.
So
we quite like that door, actually.
now we've got to sort it off.
Right, here's the big test. The door is back on.
The door's back in.
Opening and closing of the door.
The carpet. We don't want it rubbing on the carpet. It's an internal door.
Right.
It's no
So there has to be a tiny bit of a gap. But
because it is, this side
the new carpet is fine,
the new carpet is,
and we will eventually change this whole carpet.
This side will come up.
Yeah. Well done, John. So we've decided to have a seaside afternoon, and we've come to Southerness, and well, it's kind of rocky, as you can see. Lovely farmland, the distance. So, as you look out to sea, Dumfries is to the left, and that is the Solway Firth out there. Some quite big waves away out there. I don't know if you can see that.
No, it's not nice.
Pretty exposed. And the Isle of Whithorn is out that direction, and I'm just going to show you. I don't know if you can see this, I don't know if my camera is good enough, but there is a whole forest of offshore wind turbines, because it must be pretty windy out there. Anyway, we're going to have a little explore. So bear with me, it is quite windy, but we're walking along here, and honestly the tide has brought in so much timber, and for people who have wood burners and who will have a wood burner again, it's amazing. We were wondering why nobody had come down here onto the beach, but there's no vehicular access, because honestly the amount of wood here, now we're on our way back home and we're just passing this, and what a stunning, stunning church. Now, I'm not a religious person, I've got to say, but I love decent architecture, and that is lovely. I'll just show you the reason that it caught my eye. So we were coming from the left, just bear with me. So I have to admit, it was the fabulous display of rhododendrons that grabbed my eye. How stunning is that? So that is a rhododendron, and there are a few azaleas, and I used to grow scented azaleas from seed. That is lovely. Yellow rhodie there, another rhodie there, and this beautiful church. So in case you want to come visit, it is Southwick Parish Church, and it is between Southerness and Dalbeattie. Okay, furniture is back in. I have washed the dogs' beds, so I'm just waiting for them to dry. Need a big picture up there, but I am pleased. So, new carpet has made a big difference. I think we need another little chest of drawers, because John has a whole lot of clothes. You do have a lot of clothes, mostly work clothes, but anyway, that is the bedroom completely done. I'm going for a little rest now. That has been a busy day. So we're booked in for lunch, but we're a bit early. So of course, being the reprobates that we are, we're having a game of pool. John, when was the last time you had a game of pool?
A long time ago. 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Oh, well done, Lou. So we're in the Galloway Arms Hotel, and we've been recommended to come here, and I'm sure we'll have a lovely lunch. Well, another week's over and it's been great fun. We have been doing lots of gardening, doing stuff around the house. Had my son and his wife come to stay, which was terrific, and it actually gave us a little bit of time to relax and not work. We're back to work tomorrow. Next week is a full on week. We have a man coming to see us about solar. We've been looking for that for a while, but I'll discuss that in the next video. And we've got a lot of other things on this week. It's been interesting this weekend because I've been chatting to my son and we've been looking at our individual financial plans for the future. So I thought it would be a good idea in the next video, and if you like it, then I'll continue on maybe, I don't know, once a month or something, showing you how to make money and how to save money. And these just take a tiny bit of your time, and I found them really useful and I've decided to share them with you. So have a look out for that in the next video, and we'll see how we get on if you like my little hints and tips and whatever. So I'm off to do, I'm off to wash my hands because I've been in the garden, but I'm going to go and sit and relax now. Thank you, everybody, for all your comments, and thank you especially Barbara, who has sent us a little housewarming gift on coffee. That is very, very kind of you and very much appreciated. And we'll see you next week, folks. Bye.